Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And also check out our Patreon page. I'll put a link below. On Patreon, you're going to get the ability to get exclusive content, reviews that haven't been released yet, and also a discount code for 15% off of everything in our online web store. Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm going to do a new arrival video. This is for the week of July 3rd, 2020. Don't forget, guys, you can purchase any of this stuff online at our website at www.theingroove.com. So it has been a wild ride in retail, I could tell you that for sure. So, you know, they shut the store down a couple months back, nothing was going on. We opened back up, business was crazy, it was off the hook. Now Phoenix is on the news nonstop. We are apparently an epicenter for the coronavirus, so the store is technically open, but, you know, we pretty much answer the phone, process online orders, because there's virtually no business coming into the store. You know, it's normally slow in Phoenix to begin with, but tell everybody you're going to go outside, and if you go outside, you're going to die. There really is no business. So that's kind of where we're at now. So we are still operating. We're still getting a ton of records in. Manufacturers are still pumping stuff out now, finally catching up from the months of shutdown. A couple pre-orders to go over. The Train LP from Mobile Fidelity that I put on the website for pre-order that I talked about a couple of videos back is probably going to come out within the next 7 days. Get your pre-orders in on that, guys. If you even might want it in the future, get the orders in for it. I've got a few more of them available, and then I'm going to cut the pre-orders off. But for the most part, you know, they only did 3,000 of them. That's going to be a very short-lived product. Also, there's a Pat Garrett, Bob Dylan Mobile Fidelity title that was just officially released. That's to 3,000. I put them up on the website as a pre-order. That should probably be in simultaneously with the Train pre-order. So both of those are online as a pre-order. Oh Mercy, which was announced months and months and months, maybe years ago, is finally getting a release date. Probably towards the end of this month, Oh Mercy will be out on vinyl. And also, Rough and Rowdy Ways. There is an indie exclusive on gold vinyl for the US market that is available for pre-order on the website. That's coming out July 17th. So we're real soon on that. I've got 2 pre-orders available on the website. I've got the import version, that was the first vinyl release announced, and then the gold vinyl, Rough and Rowdy Ways. From what I hear, that's going to be real hot and heavily allocated. So if you're interested in that, get your orders in fast and get them in first. There's going to be a standard black vinyl. I didn't put that up for pre-order because, you know, you'll be able to get that the day it comes out, and I'll have tons of those available. There'll be no rush on that. All right, this week's new vinyl arrivals. First thing, Willie Nelson's new album. A lot of guest spots on that. Toby Keith, Chris Stapleton. So yeah, new Willie Nelson. Music on Vinyl did a reissue of Candlebox. So Music on Vinyl, Candlebox. They also did a limited pressing on gold vinyl of America's self-titled album. This is number 2/1500 on the back. Kool and the Gang. Now this is, they did a Marvin Gaye version, a Marvin Gaye kind of in this series. This is Kool and the Gang collected. They did a Marvin Gaye collected, but these I think they're only doing, 1,500 of these. I'm surprised they limited that. The Marvin Gaye was hugely popular, and that I think was an unlimited for a lot, run. Greatest hits. You know, a lot of people don't dig greatest hits, but on some bands, people prefer a greatest hits album. And, you know, there's a lot of Kool and the Gang records. So if you're just kind of a casual fan, the comps are a good way to go. And Music on Vinyl does do a good job on their comps. I didn't even know this existed as a movie, or I don't know if it's a biopic or what the deal is, but Street Survivors. A true story about a plane crash that took the souls of Southern rock. So yeah, I'm going to I'll have to check out the movie, but there's the official soundtrack on blue vinyl for it. Bush, live in Tampa. This is a concert, 2-disc set. This, I'm actually from Tampa, and man, I remember when high school, I mean, it was middle school, Bush was it. Dated a girl, I think, in 7th grade, and her favorite band was Bush. So that's all I got to listen to for the summer of, you know, maybe 96. Got a reissue, restock of Coltrane Jazz. This is the all analog ORG pressing cut by Bernie Grundman. This sold out pretty quick, and I was able to get a few more of these. I'm not sure what the deal is, if these will get repressed or not, but I've got some more of these. If you haven't checked out any of these ORGs, they're really, really good. This is an interesting comp. I'm not a country fan at all. This is, now that's what I call country classic 90s. I figure this will actually be quite popular, although I'm from Florida. Country was huge in the 90s. I personally don't listen to country, but a lot of this stuff does not really exist on vinyl. You know, Billy Ray Cyrus and Alan Jackson, Dwight Yoakam, Travis Tritt. So, you know, it's got a pretty solid lineup if you are into 90s country. But yeah, kind of a 18 tracks on 2 discs on yellow vinyl. You know, if you're a country fan, you can get yourself some 90s country, what now I believe are called classics. Rare Earth. This is on pink vinyl. There's only 2,000 of these from Culture Factory. I've shown these in the past, Culture Factory releases. These typically sell out real fast. You don't get a chance to reorder them. You know, they typically do 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000 of any of these in particular, and they sell out right away. It's a pretty popular series. They show that Obi on the side, and they all come on some limited color vinyl. Great Days, I showed last week. They did a deluxe version of it. This is the single disc version of it. Early Chester Bennington work. What do we got here? Currents. This is limited to 1,000, pressed on baby blue, aqua, and white splatter vinyl. New Coin, Dreamland. What do we got? Mark Lanigan. This is I think this is the indie exclusive clear vinyl version. Fantastic local group here from Phoenix, Arizona. The Sun City Girls. This is really cool. They look like they've done 1,000 of them. They're all numbered. This is a concert. See if you could see that there. So they've numbered the vinyl, and they've actually included a CD, and even the CD itself, oh, excuse me, they numbered the Obi strip, and the CD is numbered as well. But yeah, Sun City Girls, what is this? Live at the Sky Church from 2004. Yeah. Big Sun City Girls fan. I collect local Arizona music, and one of the biggest groups to ever come out of Arizona. So, cool, I'll be taking that. Peter Gabriel, rated PG, songs from the movies. So that came out this week. Victor Wainwright and the Train. Not familiar with that. Follow up to the 2019 Grammy-nominated album. All right, so the tail end of the Rolling Stones Half-Speed Master titles came out this week. Undercover, Half-Speed Master. Dirty Work, Half-Speed Master. Emotional Rescue. I wonder if it has a poster in there. Doesn't feel like it has a poster. Okay, so this is way overdue. I know a lot of you guys pre-ordered this. That pre-order will be shipping finally this week. This is Norah Jones' newest album, but this is the indie store exclusive. It is on black and white vinyl. So I've got some extra copies of these available, and I think once those are sold, that'll be it. You'll be back down to the standard black vinyl version only. But that came in this week, and these will be shipping this week. Also, I've got a lot of the new remix King Crimsons that just finally came out. Yet another King Crimson release. So these are remixes, not remasters, so these are remixes. From what I read online, I think they did 2,000 of each of these on vinyl. But they did Red. Let's see the titles. We got Red, Lizard. You know, real nice quality gatefold. It looks like they replicated a lot of the packaging. You know, looks like it's, yeah, this is that linen type cover. Starless and Bible Black. USA. So USA, man, that's a double, big fat book inside. What do we got? Look at that. Yeah, Wake Up Poseidon. Court of the Crimson King. So they just did a reissue of this. I don't believe the reissue, I think they did a 40th anniversary of it, and then I think they did the remixes of it. I'm not a huge King Crimson fan. This is kind of like the extent of my King Crimson fandom. This is a phenomenal album. Love. This is great. You know, this is a fantastic album, but they kind of lost me on some of their later stuff. Lark's Tongue. Islands. And Rarities. This is a 2-disc Rarities and alternate mixes from 1969 to 72. Big, fat, heavy record. Book in there, 2 discs. So yeah, we've got all of the King Crimson remixes. A lot more broadcast records came in this week. Thin Lizzy, back in Chicago. I've talked about the broadcast records before on the channel. These are records that have become legal due to copyright laws lapsing. Things, for instance, in Europe that have been broadcasted after X amount of years fall into public domain and they get pressed onto vinyl. So the sound sources vary. A lot of times it is FM radio recorded versions. Sometimes they sound significantly better than that, and you kind of wonder what the real source was. Might have been a broadcast, but maybe it came from something else. But Frank Zappa, live in Montreal. Neil Young, Revolution Blues, live at the Bottom Line, 1974. The Beatles, the Lost Abbey Road tapes. So, you know, like, what exactly is this? This in the old days would have been just a straight boot. So I'm guessing now, you know, this is just stuff that's lapsed copyright. And I'm guessing we're going to start to see a lot of these because I think it's maybe after 50 years or 60 years it falls into public domain. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at a lot of early stuff, but you know, There's a Place, take 2. Misery, take 6. Don't Bother Me, take 10. Hold Me Tight, take 28. So, 9 Inch Nails, Mudstock, 1994. This is from a US TV broadcast. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see. Nirvana, Happy Halloween, live in 1991. From the set list, it kind of looks like early, probably before Nevermind blew up, because they don't do too much of it on here. No Effects, live 1995. Nirvana, Transmission Impossible. Let's see, rare US TV and radio appearances. So yeah, this is like, for instance, Smells Like Teen Spirit on SNL. Rate Me on SNL. Heart Shaped Box, SNL. Come As You Are, FM broadcast. Lithium, FM broadcast. So it's a combination of broadcast and TV appearances. All right, Grateful Dead, 1975 benefit broadcast. Pearl Jam, acoustic in Mountain View, California. Oh, this is a cool one. Devo, 1977, early Devo. Satisfaction, Jacko Homo. Pretty solid little set list there. Some more Beatles. This is the Greatest Hits Live, 1963 to 64. They only did 500 copies of this on brown vinyl. So, but yeah, you look at this. So we've got tracks from the Ed Sullivan Show, some broadcasts from the Philadelphia Convention Hall, the London Palladium in 1963. The Beatles, Live at Last, 500 copies on red vinyl. What is this? So this is, and this looks almost like the same thing. This is very close. Yeah, very, very close. Maybe the same. The tracks kind of just look like they're rearranged. Palladium Show, Ed Sullivan Show. But yeah. Dead Kennedys, broadcast from 1979. Morrissey at the Civic Hall, UK, 1988. Ry Cooder, live in 72, WWMS broadcast. Let's see, The Clash, White Riot to New York. This is a limited version on white vinyl. God, what's with all these FM broadcasts? I must not be that old because I guess I haven't listened to the radio in a zillion years, but I don't ever remember all these broadcasts on the radio. The Cramps, FM broadcasts, Zurich, 1986. Joan Jett, broadcast from 1980. Live at the Bottom Line. Here's a Bowie, Under the Moonlight. This is on white vinyl. You can actually see the record. Just says the classic broadcasts. Heroes, Space Young, kind of looks like no, Let's Dance. So it looks like kind of a hodgepodge of broadcasts. Let's see, some more Clash. So this is cool. This is on kind of that milky colored vinyl, but I don't know how what the deal is here, but this includes a big fat magazine with it. Here's another one. This is on clear vinyl. Radio Clash from Tokyo. Includes the big fat magazine as well. Oh my God, more Beatles. This is limited edition on gray vinyl. This is the Lost Decca tapes. This has been done a gazillion times, but these are essentially their original demo tapes. If you haven't heard this, it's actually, I don't know the sound quality of this particular pressing, but that the demo tape stuff out there that exists is actually some really high quality early Beatles. It's actually quite good if you're a Beatles fan. These are limited edition on gray vinyl. And this is, I think I showed this already. Nope, this is the Beatles Greatest Hits, 1962 to 65. This is a combination of rare studio takes, unpublished BBC session, and unreleased live broadcasts. Not exactly sure how you get them if they're unreleased, but yeah. That's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and until next time.